So when we use general connection, there are some pitch change options that we have to input as a user input, and we can specify pitch change in various ways. First is none, which is not using any type of pitch change. Second is automatic, which takes ratio of the two areas that are present, and then the third is value, which explicitly provides pitch ratio, and after that there is a specified pitch angle, which specifies pitch angle on both sides, and it is recommended to select this method when possible. Now when it comes to frame change, there are some frame change models that are also available within CFX at interfaces, and this is selected when an interface connects a domain with different frames of reference. Like in turbo machinery, when one of the domain is stationary reference frame and another domain is in rotating reference frame. For that we have the frozen rotor model, we also have the stage model, and we have the transient stator rotor model, which is part of turbo machinery analysis. So we won't go into detail of this, at least in this course. Now let us review some of the mesh connection methods that are available in CFX. First is the one-to-one mesh connection method, which is used when all nodes on one interface matches with nodes on the other interface. The second option is GGI connection, which will be made in a conservative and implicit fashion, even if the nodes and the connection is made in a conservative and implicit fashion, even if the nodes on one side is not matching with that on the other side, and this produces best results. For best results, both sides should have similar mesh density. So this is the GGI interface. When it is used, it basically interpolates the mesh from one side to other side, and it can be applied when there are non-conformal mesh also. Now if the size of connection region for one side is different to the second side, the connection will be automatically made between the manually overlapping surfaces, and for best results we have to ensure that both sides fully overlap. So that is an important consideration that should be used if we have to have a best possible outcome of the GGI mesh connection method. And it is possible to perform a connection where there is a slight gap or interference between the two sides of the GGI connection. So it is allowed. This type of a slight gap is also allowed between the two interfaces, and we have automatic mesh connection, which will try to make a 1:1 connection if possible. Otherwise, it will make GGI. So these are the three mesh connection methods that are